What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more awesome videos. Today we will be installing a aerator on the boat for our live wells so we can keep our bait happy, like shrimp and whatnot, or for overnight with some pilchards. So we got a 12-volt air pump by Power Bubbles. My dad and grandfather have had these in their boats for many years. We absolutely love them. We're gonna go ahead and install it. It's rated up for up to 35 gallons. And we also have switches that we're going to be installing up on the dash so we can control from up there, and we'll have extra switches for whenever we add anything else onto the boat. We'll be ready to go. So this isn't necessarily going to be a how-to video, but this is going to be how we are putting it in my boat, how it'll work best, and maybe you can get some ideas from it that'll work on your boat. So we're going to go ahead and put the switches right here underneath the radio and above our storage compartment here. The only thing we may have to do is move that cable a little bit, but I don't think it'll be an issue. I think it'll be fine. But it'll be nice because we can just run those wires right in with these and zip tie them all up, keep it nice and neat in here. So we measured, and those cables stick up about 2 inches above the box. So what we did was we came over here to the box on the outside, measured 2 1/4 above just to give it any extra little play. We made a mark. So we're gonna go ahead and find the middle point of our template there, put it up here, make sure we don't go below that line, cut it out, and install the switch. All right, so we got our outline made up. We're gonna go ahead and grab our drill bit and our jigsaw and get to cutting. All right, there are our 4 pilot holes. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut a rectangle. So we got it first try, y'all. All right, so we got everything set up here, ready to go for the switches. Got the holes drilled. We're not going to mount it quite yet. We're going to leave it out so we can get all the wiring done. And then before we go ahead and screw it in, we're going to go ahead and probably put some silicone or 5200. All right, so we got our main wire ran, and we've been messing around with the extra wires, trying to determine how we're going to power this, but we finally have that figured out. But before we do all that, we are going to go ahead and mount the bubbler right there. Nice spot. We'll be able to drill it straight into the fiberglass underneath it, and the hose will fit right behind the reservoir here for the power pole. So here we have both of the outports going to a T that combine to one line with a one-way valve so water can't go backwards to the rest of our hose that will go into the live well. All right, so we got the aerator installed. We have our T valve right there, and our one-way valve is behind the power pole. We got it secured now, it's not going to go anywhere. We're going to go ahead and put some silicone around it on the bottom so no water can get in behind it and sit. And we're going to go ahead and install this into the back of the live well now. All right, so now we got our tubing ran into here. We just need to cut it to the appropriate length. Put some silicone up there. And then all that's left is the wiring from the battery to the switch to the pump.
Perfect. All right, tap right there.
All right, so we got all the wires ran. All right, so we're finishing up. We got the switches installed, sealed up. Wires are coming together back here, and we'll be just about done here in a couple minutes. All right, we're all finished. We got all 3 switches here. You flick it on, the light turns blue.
We're gonna put conduit on that yet.
We still have to finish up the hose.
It's working though.
Now it'll provide plenty of air. You see we got that sealed off up there. Give that some time to dry. It's all looking nice and neat, and everything is running. And it doesn't look out of place on the dash. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you like that video, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.
That would frustrate viewers at home watching me try to get the Phillips head screwdriver on the Phillips head screw.
Well, listen.
I'm
In
frustrated.
case something magical happens.
I'm frustrated.
Maybe you'll have the fans back home rooting for you. Come on, Brian.
You can do it.